Handcrafted in Canada, Hardline's ice pad has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simply the best brew in the game. Hardline. Join the revolution.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Rene Como. We are coming to you live from the Saville Community Sports Center in Edmonton, Alberta. This is draw 6 of the Saville Shootout. We have Team Cooey, who is sitting at 2-0, against Team Ryan Jacques, who are sitting at 0-2, looking for their first win. Cooey put up a center guard to start, and Jacques drew one into the top 12. Cooey looking for the hit and roll here behind the center guard. Jacques Gauthier throws the second stone for Team Cooey. Tyler Tardy being asked to carve it over. And they do get a nice roll behind the center guard, still half exposed. Team Jacques looking for the chase. Jordan Tardy is the second on Team Jacques. We actually have a sibling rivalry going on today with Jordan Tardy and Tyler Tardy, who is the third on Team Cooey. They're going to have to carve this one over for a piece. And they will go right by Team Cooey with a chance to really put the pressure on here in the first end. Looking to come around top 4. Similar to Dunstone, Jacques Gauthier still slides with the hair broom. They're going for line. They just squeak by that rock in the top 12, and they will sit right on the button. Jacques looking for the run back here, wants to connect with at least one of those yellows. They're on it early, looks to be over curling. And they will miss both yellows and roll the shooter out of play. Kevin will be looking to guard that up. About a halfway guard in the number 2 zone. Here is Tyler Tardy, lefty, third from Team Cooey. This is Team Cooey's second year with this lineup. They're off to a strong start this season after a bit of a disappointing end to last season. They certainly didn't perform at the Briar like they had hoped to. They do bite the center line with the high guard, but it looks like Team Jacques can still get in to hit that rock in the top 12. They're going to have to play a quieter weight. The third on Team Jacques is Ryan Parent, delivering his first stone here in the first end. They need to carve this one. It looks close to the guard. And that's a nice shot. They'll just eliminate that yellow from play. Really nice weight. They'll roll their shooter to the edge of the 12. Looks like Kevin's going to play the hit and roll. Probably a bit more of a safer call, especially here in the first end. Team Jacques does have the hammer. Looking pretty close. And they will get a nice roll. Biting top button, half buried. That's a great shot there from Tyler Tardy. Once again, folks, we have curling action all weekend long. Make sure you subscribe to the Curling Zone YouTube channel. The draws are staggered, so we've got curling pretty much around the clock. Lots of great coverage. Ryan's looking for the big weight double here. They've got to come really tight to that guard, and they do get by. And that's a great shot. They'll eliminate both from play. Really nice shot there from third Ryan Parent to bail his team out of trouble here in the first end. Kui still has an opportunity to make a nice draw around that center guard. A free draw here in the first end. They're indicating top 12, top 8. The brushers seem to like it. They want to make sure they stay above the tee line here. Line looks pretty good. They're trying to get some late finish. And they will settle in the top 8. It is half open. Team Jacques looking at the chase. They should be able to get pretty close to nose with a soft half weight. Let us know in the live chat where you're tuning in from. We've got over 100 of you live right now. Hope you're enjoying the coverage this weekend. Skip Ryan Jacques with his first stone here in the first end. He's looking for the soft weight takeout. He's got lots of rotation. They seem to be cleaning it. Looks pretty good. And he will pretty much get up to nose. Just eliminates Cooey Stone from play. Really nice weight control there. With that ice, looks like Cooey's just going to peel it out. He's got to be careful about the jam. Oh, and he's changed his mind. He's actually going to play less weight. Try to keep his shooter. Team Jacques does have the hammer here in the first end. And Cooey is on the front. A big miss here in the first end. He changed his mind in the hack. Originally, he wanted to play a little more weight just to make sure he got rid of the stone. But he changed his mind in the hack and then wrecked on the center guard. So that'll be an open draw for 2 here in the first end for Team Jacques. This is a big opportunity to score a free deuce here in the first end. He just needs a piece of the paint for 2. The sweepers like it early. And nicely done by Skipper. Team Jacques takes a 2-0 lead here at the end of the first. We'll be right back.
What do you got? You got 1, you got 2, you got...
Just one more throw, please.
You make moments like these possible.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Rene Como coming to you live from the Saville Community Sports Center in Edmonton, Alberta. This is draw 6 action of the Saville Shootout. We've got Team Jacques, who took an early lead against Team Cooey. They're up 2-0 after the first end. Cooey does have the hammer here in the second. And we've got a couple guards in play. Jacques started with the tight center. Cooey put up the corner guard. So it looks like we'll get some rocks in play here in the second. Ethan Drysdale is the lead on Team Jacques. He'll be looking for the come around here. They're going to have to go hard for line. Looks to be over curling. They will tick on the tight center guard and just roll in to the top 12. Cooey's going to ignore it and go around the corner. Cooey will be looking to try and generate a deuce here after giving up 2 in the first. Hi, Georgette. She's tuning in from Cape Breton Island. Hi to Donna. She's got us playing on the big screen. And this looks like a nice come around here from Carrick Martin. Of course, son of the iconic curler Kevin Martin, former Olympic gold medalist. Carrick played for many years with Brendan Botcher. And they had a lot of success on the tour. Now this is a tricky shot here. It looks to be pretty much fully buried behind the corner guard. They can just see a sliver from the hack. He's going to have to come really tight by this guard. And they're trying to carve it over. Looks pretty close. And that is a great shot from Jordan Tardy. Gets a roll over to the other side of the center line, just biting the top 4. Now Cooey is thinking he wants to get rid of a couple of these red stones. He's calling for the nose hit double. Looks like we've got folks tuning in from Winnipeg, Indianapolis, Indiana. Welcome. We've had a lot of Americans tuning in this weekend, which is great to see. And they don't get the double. So Jacques will be looking to get rid of that corner guard. They do have a 2-0 lead, so they'll be happy to keep it open. And that's a nice peel there from second Jordan Tardy. Kevin electing for the hidden flop. We'll be trying to group these stones so that they'll have a play to double on the next one. Looks like this one is over curling. And they do get a roll to the other edge of the 8-foot. Team Jacques looking for the nose hit. They'll have some good separation on these stones. If he can get a nose hit, there won't be a double. We know Team Cooey loves to throw the big weight, so it's always tricky to try not to set up a double against them. And this one's over curling, and he will Roll over just out of the rings. Really wanted to keep a shooter there. Now it's looking like a possible blank here in the second. So this is an out turn here for Tyler Tardy, who is a lefty. There's not many lefties on the tour. And he'll get the hit and a slight roll over to the 8-foot. Ryan Jacques giving a little extra ice on this one after the last one over curled. Looks pretty close. Looks like they'll get a nose hit. This is the first event of the season for a lot of these teams. There has been a few events happening in Europe over the last couple weeks. But for the Canadian teams, most of them it's their first event. It's the beginning of a long tour season. From now until December, a lot of these teams will be playing nearly every weekend. And they will get the hit, and they just hang on for a biter on the edge of the 12. Now Jacques needs to figure out which turn he wants to play at this. These ones are always tricky. Looks like he's going to throw a hard out turn. He is throwing the out turn. Looks pretty good. And that's a nice toss there from Ryan. He'll roll in just to bite the 8-foot. This is Kevin Cooey's first stone here in the second end. We'll be looking for a nose hit here. And they're on it early. Carrick Martin, one of the best sweepers in the game. And they will roll out of play. Actually, they will jam on that back red and just hang on for a biter. Ryan Jacques looking for the in-turn hit. They're on it early out of his hand. Lead Ethan Drysdale. The big sweep here. And they will catch it, but they will just hang on the back edge of the 12. Forcing Kevin Cooey for the hit. He wants the blank here. He'll be throwing the up weight, out turn, up the line. Kevin will make this shot, I would say 99% of the time. And they clean it the whole way down. And Team Cooey does get the blank. That means they will take hammer into the third. Team Jacques still leading 2-0. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
Stronger agronomics, better returns, greater peace of mind from pre-seed to post-harvest. You can count on the Victory Canola program to keep you and your farm ahead of the curve. Grow with us at victorycanola.com.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You could throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
I don't remember a time when curling wasn't a part of my life. When I wasn't putting in the sweat and hard work to be the best that I can be. Clocking in the time, the effort to practice day in, day out. Curling is more than just a game. It's a family, a community. And when it's time to play, I know I'll be ready. Hardline, supporting hundreds of our next generation athletes.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am Rene Como coming to you live from the Saville Community Sports Center in Edmonton, Alberta. This is draw 6 of the Saville Shootout. We have Team Jacques with a 2-0 lead over Team Cooey. In the third end, Team Cooey does have the hammer. They've got a corner guard up. They'll be looking to generate a deuce here in the third. Lead for Team Jacques is Ethan Drysdale. Make sure you subscribe to the Curling Zone YouTube channel. We've got tons of action all weekend long. Jacques looking for the come around. They're rocking the top 12. And they will sit top button. Nicely done. I like this call from Kevin. He's only down 2. There's no need to panic. He is going to hit the stone in the top 12. Wants to make sure he keeps his shooter here. They're on it early. Now they're trying to carve it over, get some late finish. And they will remove the stone top 12 and roll to the opposite side of the corner. They brushed that one early, so must have surprised them. Ran a little straighter than they expected. They wanted to get the roll behind the corner. Jordan Tardy, second on Team Jacques. Looking for the hit and roll back to the center line. And that's a nice shot there from Jordan. He's been having a great game so far. Again, this is the battle of the brothers with Jordan Tardy on Team Jacques and Tyler Tardy on Team Cooey. Again, Cooey looking for the hit. He will get a nose. It does jam. Jordan will be looking for the hit and stick. Needs to make sure he doesn't overcurl here. Avoid the jam. And that's a great shot from Jordan. Cooey's looking for the double here. He's calling normal weight. Wants to make them both go. And that's a great shot there from Jacques Gauthier. Gets the double, hangs the shooter on the top edge of the 12. And they do still have a corner guard in play. Looking to set up just a soft deuce here. Jacques is actually calling to roll behind the corner guard. They've got to be careful they don't set up a stagger, which will just give more cover if Cooey's able to get one in there. This one looks wide, though. They need to carve it just for a piece. And they will tick it, but do not remove it from play. That is a big mistake from third Ryan Parent. That is the miss that Team Cooey's been waiting for. Now they have a chance to capitalize if they can get one behind this corner guard. Looking at 2 or potential 3 here in the third. Tyler Tardy. Third for Team Cooey, delivering his first stone here in the third. The line looks pretty good. They're looking for some late finish. Weight looks good. They would have liked it a little deeper. It is about a quarter open, but it's a pretty good shot. Jacques is just going to go after the open one. They're looking at it. It's risky because if they tick the guard here, they're in big trouble. Definitely safer to go after the open shots or open second stone. They'll want to get a roll into the 8-foot to be shot. If they don't, Cooey will likely sink another one behind that corner guard. Sweepers are indicating it's got more weight than the last one. Trying to carve it over. And they will get a bit of a roll, but it is still second shot. Cooey sitting 1 behind the corner. Looks like Kevin's going to play the hit regardless. And that's a nice nose hit there from Tyler Tardy. Cooey sitting 2, looking pretty good for their deuce here in the third. Jacques will be looking to get a big roll here over behind the corner, or at least group those 2 yellow stones. Maybe set up a double for his second and final stone. Ryan is very meticulous with his pre-shot routine. Really takes his time, makes sure he's in the zone. We get lots of rotation on this one. Looks pretty close. He's definitely going to get a big roll. And that is a great shot from skip Ryan Jacques. He gets it about half buried behind that yellow. He's right on the tee line, half in the forefoot. Kevin can still chase it with the soft weight, but it's a tricky shot. That was a fantastic roll by Ryan Jacques. Putting the pressure on Kevin. He's going to make him earn this deuce. This young Jacques team has really come out firing today. After going 0-2 yesterday, they're looking for their first win. Team Cooey won both of their games yesterday, so they are sitting at 2-0. Looking to keep the momentum going. And this looks pretty close. They're on and off. Late scrub to get it by, and that's a great shot from Kevin Cooey. Rolls over to the back of the button, and they are sitting 2. Ryan will be looking to do the same thing he did on his first, get a roll over behind those 2 yellow rocks. Try to make the deuce as tough as possible for Kevin. I'd like to welcome everyone that's tuning in from around the world. We've got people from Cape Breton, Winnipeg, Indiana, Cranbrook, BC. Let us know in the live chat where you're tuning in from. Of course, we are coming to you from Edmonton, Alberta, at the Saville Community Sports Center. This is Ryan Jacques' final stone here in the third end. He's looking for a roll, but he will hit it right on the nose. So that gives Kevin Cooey an open hit for 2 to tie it up here in the third end. Nice patience from Kevin here in the third. They didn't try to do too much. They weren't too aggressive. But they get a nice chance for a soft deuce here. And this one looks a little wide. They're going to need to carve it, but it's got a nice soft weight. Great shot from Kevin Cooey. Ties it up 2-2. After the third, we'll be right back.
Handcrafted in Canada, Hardlines Ice Pad has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simply the best broom in the game. Hardline. Join the revolution.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am Rene Como coming to you live from the Saville Community Sports Center in Edmonton, Alberta. This is draw 6 action of the Saville Shootout. Team Cooey just scored a deuce in the third to tie it up against Team Jacques. They are locked at 2 here in the fourth end. Team Jacques does have the hammer. I'd like to give a shout out to Tim, who's tuning in all the way from Lisbon, Portugal. That is great. Viewers from all around the world. We also have Megan, who is tuning in from Phoenix, Arizona. Welcome. Kevin Cooey puts up the center guard to start the fourth. He is touching the center line, so the no-tick rule is in effect. Team Jacques was looking for a draw to the wing. They do slide back 12, but they are still sitting 1. Carrick Martin looking to come around the center guard. They're trying to get some late finish with the carve. And that's a great shot from Carrick. Top 4, biting the top of the button, fully buried. Now Jacques is asking lead Ethan Drysdale for the freeze. They're opting to come the other way with the in-turn. Sweepers are on it early. And that is going sideways. Looks to be a little light. And that's a big miss from Team Jacques. Cooey now has staggered centerline guards out front. If they can sink another one here, it's really going to put the pressure on Team Jacques. Hi to Brittany, who's tuning in from Nova Scotia. Second stone, Jacques Gauthier, looking for a big draw here, wants to sit right on top of that stone top 4. And that's a great shot. This is the 6th rock of the N, so they can peel. Ryan's lining up the double peel. He's indicated to Jordan that he wants him to hit about half a stone. So it looks like he's trying to make it over top. And he will actually go over top of it. Just gets the single. Cooey's still sitting 2. He will need to put up another guard though. It is about 3/4 open. And he'll be looking for a high guard. Wants to make sure he keeps some separation so there's no double peel. And they're off it early. Looks to be a little heavier than they wanted. And he will slide to about a 2. Looks to be a pretty standard double peel for Team Jacques. Hi to Cheryl from Lumby, BC. Chris from Peterborough, Ontario. Alex Robichaud. Alex Kyle and Chris Wagner from Petit Cap, New Brunswick. Welcome. And that's a great shot from Jordan Tardy. Clears both those center guards from out front. Jordan Tardy cleared those guards, and now his brother Tyler is looking to replace it. Hi to Bill, tuning in from Prince George. We've got folks from all around the country, all around the world. Nearly 500 of you tuning in live. Make sure you subscribe to the Curling Zone YouTube channel. We are almost at 25,000 subscribers. We get action all weekend long. The draws are actually staggered, so we've got pretty much curling around the clock. And that center guard there from Team Cooey is a little high, which allows for Team Jacques to throw a softer weight, potentially remove 1 yellow and sit on top if they can get up to the nose. This is a big shot here from third Ryan Parent. Looks to be a little wide. They're really going to have to carve this one. And they will make contact, but do not remove either yellow. Team Cooey still sitting 2. Although Team Cooey does have to be careful because Jacques has 2 biters in the ring. Cooey's looking to sink another one in there. Possibly sit third shot. Hi to Jeannie, tuning in from Brockville, Ontario. And looks like they will get it in. It's close for fourth shot. Team Jacques is definitely still sitting third. Team Cooey still sitting 2, but looks like Jacques can make a play. He might be able to get a double here. He's looking for a soft weight, potentially hang a shooter. They're on it out of his hand. Gotta go for line. Looks pretty close. They do eliminate shot stone, and they will roll to the edge of the 12. Looks like they do hang on for third shot. So Cooey is still sitting 1, back 8. Team Jacques is second and third. Potentially fourth. It's close between fourth shot. I don't think they're quite sure who has it. All of a sudden, that's a lonely yellow there for Team Cooey. Team Jacques does have the hammer here in the fourth. Looks like Kevin's going to go for the draw. He's got to be careful here because if he sets up a double, there could be the possibility of a big N here for Team Jacques. He's got to make sure this one is buried, at least 3/4 buried. Hello to Braden, who's tuning in from Minnesota. This is a big shot here for Kevin Cooey. Needs a nice draw to put some pressure on Team Jacques. Again, he needs to be very careful he doesn't set up a double. Line looks really nice. And that is a great shot from Kevin. Right to the button. They are sitting 2 buried. And that puts Team Jacques in quite a bit of trouble here in the 4th. They've either got the double run back, or now they're looking at potentially the freeze. They may be able to tap it for shot, but it's tricky. Looks like they're just going to go for the straight freeze. If they can make a nice corner freeze here, they might give themselves a shot on his second. The key is here, you want to make sure you don't bounce off. Because if you do just rub off into the open, Kevin will have a hit and flop under to sit 3 buried. So if anything on this one, you want to come up a little light. Top 8, top 4. A piece underneath. Hello to Maya, tuning in all the way from Norway. Skip, Ryan Jacques delivering his first stone here in the 4th end. He does have the hammer. Cooey is sitting 2 buried. The line looks pretty good. And they do get it by, but looks like not quite far enough. Cooey is still sitting 2 buried. Now decision time for Cooey if they want to try to sink another one and sit 3. Or maybe put up a guard. It looks like Team Cooey has made a lineup change this season. Jacques Gauthier is in the house. He does throw the second stones. Tyler Tardy is sweeping for Kevin Cooey's skip stones. Team Cooey really taking their time here. They know this is a big shot. They got the opportunity to really put the pressure on. Tyler Tardy suggesting maybe to split the high guard to block off both pass to the forefoot. That would be a high degree of difficulty shot. Kevin's looking at burying another one around that red that Ryan Jacques just threw. Now they're indicating maybe the hit and roll off the red on the edge of the 12. They want to try to get in there for a third shot. Looks like Kevin's going to go for the draw around that red that was just thrown. If Kevin can put this in a good spot, it's going to be really tough for Ryan Jacques to score. As you can see, they're taking lots of ice, almost middle of 12 foot. They're getting some great curl this weekend. Really good ice conditions for the players. It's a great way to start the season. The Saville Community Sports Center is one of the top training facilities in the country. The line looks tight on this one, but the weight is a little heavy. And it will sit back 8. They do hang on to sit 3. Looks like Ryan Jacques will have a draw to just give up the single. A bit of a missed opportunity there for Kevin Cooey. Team Jacques will be happy to get out of this end, only giving up a single. They've really been chasing the whole end. Teams are not on the clock this weekend, so they're definitely taking their time, going through their pre-shot routines, lots of discussion. Ryan Jacques delivering his final stone here in the 4th end with the hammer against 3 Kevin Cooey stones. He needs to get into the forefoot to cut Team Cooey down to 1. And that is a great shot from Ryan. Right to the tee line. Kevin Cooey steals 1 here in the 4th to take a 3-2 lead. We'll be right back after.
Handcrafted in Canada, Hardlines Ice Pad has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simply the best brew in the game. Hardline. Join the revolution.
This is it. It all comes down to this rock. The hours in the gym, the weeks away from my family. This is what I've been training for. And all those voices trying to tear me down, I'm here to silence them. We've given everything we have for a chance to get everything we want.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am Rene Como, coming to you live from the Saville Community Sports Center in Edmonton, Alberta. This is Draw 6 action of the Saville Shootout. Make sure you subscribe to the Curling Zone YouTube channel. We're almost at 25,000 subscribers. You don't want to miss the action. We've got curling around the clock all weekend long. Kevin Cooey has a 3-2 lead here in the 5th. Team Jacques does have the hammer. Carrick Martin put up the tight center guard to start. Looks like it's just off the center line. With this new no-tick rule, it's so important to make sure that your center guard is touching the center line. Team Jacques puts up a high corner guard. That'll be a little higher than they wanted. Carrick Martin looking for the come around. They'll want to be top 4, top 8 with this one. Line looks pretty good. And that's a great shot there from Carrick. Perfectly buried, top 4. Ryan Jacques will ask lead Ethan Drysdale to freeze right on top. They are going to take the opposite turn. It's a good call. They want to make sure they corner freeze on the side of the corner guard. This one looks really tight, however, all over the front. And they will just rub the Kevin Cooey stone. And now Kevin's gonna be looking for a high guard. And that right there, folks, is why lead rocks are so important. Missing that one freeze is really going to set Team Jacques behind in this 5th end. They're going to have to chase and make a couple double peels to get at that rock in the top 4. And they are scrubbing hard to get this over. Oh no. Jacques Gauthier hogs the high guard. That is a big mistake. That means drinks are on him today. And that's a big miss at a Cooey. They really had the chance to put the pressure on. And now this is a relatively easy double peel for Jordan Tardy, who may even be able to make contact with that shot stone in the top 4. And he does get the run. It stuffs and hangs around on the edge of the 4. Still a much better position for Team Jacques than it was. Now Kevin Cooey's looking to split the rings without the hammer. Kevin will be happy to force Jacques to 1 here in the 5th and take hammer into the even ends. big brush from the front end, and they do get it to bite the top 8. Looks like they did leave a thin double, but Jacques is going to elect to go for the roll. He wants to try to group those yellow stones to hopefully get a chance at an easier double. For Team Jacques, they would love to blank the 5th and take hammer into 6. And that's a nice shot there. It gets a little bit of a roll. Would have preferred a bit more. Team Kui will be looking for the nose hit. Right on the nose for Tyler Tardy. Jacques looking to switch gears now and hit the shot stone and roll behind that yellow at the top of the 12. That would force Team Kui into a short run back. Ryan Parent is the 3rd on Team Jacques, and they're really going to have to brush this one. Just for a piece. Looks to be over curling. And he will tick it, but not remove it from play. And that's a big miss there from Ryan Parent. Kui now sitting 2 without hammer. Hi to Charlotte, who's tuning in from Parksville, British Columbia. Welcome. Hi to Megan Edwards, tuning in from Hamilton, Ontario. We've got folks from all over the world. Tyler Tardy looking for a tap here. He does overcurl. Will tap it into the top 4, but completely open. Team Kui sitting 3. Ryan Jacques does have the hammer. He'll be looking for a hit and roll off shot stone over behind that corner guard. And he will have a little bit of backing as well if he can make a nice roll here. Hi to Gloria, tuning in from Regina, Saskatchewan. Marvis, all the way from Hong Kong. That's great to see. Hope you've been enjoying the coverage. And he will catch it a bit thin and actually makes the soft weight double. Team Jacques now sitting 1, although it is wide open for Kevin. Hi, Alex from Calgary. Antoinette all the way from California. I believe Team Kevin Kui is actually based out of Calgary. Hi to Lisa from Oliver, BC. Kevin Kui with his first stone here in the 5th, playing the intern inside out hit. They're on it early. Really looks to be curling. And that's great brushing. They hit it right on the nose. Kui sitting 2. Hello to our viewers from Japan. We've had a lot of Japanese fans tuning in, obviously to support their strong contingent here at the Saville Shootout. We've got teams from all around the world here in Edmonton this weekend. This is the first event for a lot of these teams, the beginning of a long touring season, which runs till about December, mid-December. A lot of these teams will be playing pretty much every weekend. So Ryan Jacques electing here not to go after shot stone, but instead to go after second shot in the top 12. He'll be looking for a roll over towards the corner guard. I'm a bit surprised they're not playing. Actually, looks like he's going for the big weight double. And just clips the second one, but is not eliminated from play. Great attempt at the double. But unfortunately will give Kevin Cooey the opportunity to split the rings and force Jacques to a single here in the 5th. Kevin Cooey with his final stone here on the 5th end without the hammer. Sweepers are cleaning it. Looks to be pretty close. He just needs to make sure it's in the paint. And he'll settle full 8 right on the tee line. And Team Jacques will need to bite the forefoot for a single to tie it up here in the 5th. It can always be tricky as a skip. He just threw a big weight double. And then to have to come back on your second and throw a precise draw under pressure against a couple. Ryan Jacques here with his last stone in the 5th end. Needs a piece of the forefoot for a single. Actually, he played the hit. And he does get a nose hit for the single. To tie it up at 3-all after 5. We'll be right back.
What do you got? You got 1, you got 2, yeah!
Just one more throw, please.
You make moments like these possible.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am Rene Como coming to you live from the Saville Community Sports Center in Edmonton, Alberta. This is Draw 6 action of the Saville Shootout. We've got Team Kevin Cooey, who's sitting at 2-0, against Team Ryan Jacques, who are sitting at 0-2, looking for their first win. They are all tied up in the sixth end at 3 apiece. Kevin Cooey does have the hammer. Team Jacques put up a nice center guard to start. Again, the no-tick rule is in effect. You cannot tick an opposition stone off the center line for the first 5 rocks. And that's a great come around there by Carrick Martin, top 4, completely buried. This sixth end is crucial. Whoever scores here, their probability to win this will go way up. Whoever scores here in the sixth will likely have hammer coming home in the eighth. And this one looks a little outside and maybe a little heavy from lead Ethan Drysdale. And he will rub the yellow and just roll to the edge of the button. They are sitting shot, but it is pretty much wide open. Kevin Cooey choosing to ignore that red shot stone and once again come around the center guard. They are going to opt for the other turn, which is smart because it'll leave that red stone exposed. If they make a nice corner freeze here, it could actually line up. But unfortunately, it looks to be over curling, and they are going to wreck on the front. Looks to be a little light as well. Carrick will be disappointed with that. Now Ryan Jacques calling for the come around. Just top 8. They'll be looking to capitalize on that miss of Team Cooey. Hi to Kim, who's tuning in from Binscarth, Manitoba. Deborah tuning in all the way from Colorado. And they're trying to make this one curl. And that's a nice shot there from second Jordan Tardy. It is third shot. Slightly corner frozen, overlapped on that yellow stone. Kevin Cooey does have the hammer, so he's looking for the run back here. He wants to clear out the center. He's in a bit of trouble here. Jacques Gauthier will be looking to connect with those rocks in the house. Looks to be pretty close. And he will get 2 red and his own yellow. He keeps his shooter out front, biting the center line. Team Jacques again, a chance to sink another one. Sit 2 buried in the forefoot. Sweepers are on it early. Now they're trying to make it curl. Line looks really good. And they will bring it into the top 8 foot. That's a great shot from Jordan Tardy. Virtually the same shot here for Jacques Gauthier, looking for the nose run back. And that is a great shot from Jacques Gauthier. Makes the run double, eliminates 3 opposition stones from play. That is what we call a 4, maybe even a 5, depending on who is doing the stats. Really nice shot from Jacques. Could bail his team out of trouble here in the 6th end. Amazing how much can happen in one shot. Jacques was sitting 2 buried, and now all of a sudden, Cooey is sitting 1 buried. Really nice shot there from Jacques. And Team Jacques is going to call a timeout. They're going to have a word with their coach. Each team does get 2 timeouts per game. Once again, folks, I'm Rene Como coming to you live from the Saville Community Sports Center in Edmonton, Alberta. Make sure you subscribe to the Curling Zone YouTube channel. We've got action all weekend long. The draws are staggered, which means there's curling pretty much around the clock. Team Jacques looking at possibly the double peel. This is day 2 of play here at the Saville Shootout. Team Kevin Cooey is sitting at 2-0, undefeated after day 1. And Team Jacques is looking for their first win after going 0-2 to start the event. Looks like Team Jacques have decided to go for the draw. But they're still unsure, haven't quite made up their mind. Looks like they are gonna draw with the out turn. They're going to want to get shot stone here. They're on it early for line. Really going to have to go to get it by. And they do rub the front. They'll roll in to the 12-foot. Looks like Kevin Cooey is still sitting shot stone. Kevin electing to play the hit. Pardon me. They're actually playing the draw. This one looks to be a little bit heavy. Actually, it will settle just in the back four. Kevin Cooey sitting 2. Although this will give Team Jacques an opportunity for a nice freeze here. And this is a big draw here for third Ryan Parent. Crucial shot here in the 6th. If he can make a nice freeze, it'll put lots of pressure on Team Cooey. They're trying to carve it. Looks to be a little bit heavy, and they will bounce off. Team Cooey still sitting 1. And that'll be a disappointing miss from Team Jacques. If Kevin can get one buried here, they'll be in really good shape sitting 2 buried. Tyler Tardy is a lefty, so this is his in-turn, which means he should get a little extra curl. And looks like it's really going sideways. They squeak it by, but it's a little bit light, and it will stop just biting the top 8. So Team Cooey only sitting 1. Team Jacques is number 2. Team Cooey does have the hammer here in the 6th. We are now on to skip stones. Skip Ryan Jacques will be looking for the draw. He'll want to get in at least a piece buried in the 4-foot. If he has a piece underneath, it may set up the possible jam as long as he's above the tee line. Ryan Jacques with his signature hand movement. He's very meticulous with his pre-shot routine. He needs a big draw here. They seem to be cleaning it out of his hand. Now they're on it for line. They really got to go to get this one by. And they're by the front guard, but they are going to touch the rock in the top 8. They do roll in for second shot. Team Jacques needs to be careful here because Cooey does have a double to sit 4. They could also just play the roll in to sit 2. Looks like with that ice, they're going to be playing a softer weight hit and roll off the top red. Seems like they're not too worried about making the double. They want to make sure their shooter ends up in a good position. Kevin asking for a little bit more ice. And he says, never mind, put it back where it was. Eric Martin is on it early. Sweepers are indicating light. Now they're trying to carve it. And it looks like they do get the soft weight double, and they are sitting 4. I'm not sure if that was the call, but it's a great outcome. Now the pressure is on Team Jacques here, facing 4 without the hammer. They need a big shot here from Ryan Jacques, or else it could be the ball game. They're looking at the hit off second shot. Think maybe they can catch the back of that one half in the top 8 and roll back towards the button. But if they catch it too thin, they may just roll underneath and miss it all. They can just play a soft weight hit and flop. Now they're looking at even just a heavy draw, almost wick in off that second shot stone. They also have the wide freeze, which they don't seem to be looking at. There, they seem to be looking at it now. That may be their best bet to get one in there for shot stone. Taking lots of ice, middle of the 12-foot. Now this is a little wider than their normal draw to the button path. Big shot here from Ryan Jacques with his final stone here in the 6th end without hammer, facing 4. The sweepers like it early. They're on it for line. They really got to go for line. This one really seems to be curling. It's going to be a big scrub to get it by. And they just rub on the yellow bite in the top 8. It will roll open. Kevin Cooey with a chance to blow it open here. An open hit for 5, which could be for the game. Could be handshakes after this. Looks like he's throwing quite a bit of weight at this, not taking very much ice. Just wants to make sure he gets rid of it. And that's a great shot there from Kevin Cooey, who takes 5 here in the 6th end for an 8-3 lead against Team Jacques.
Stronger agronomics, better returns, greater peace of mind. From pre-seed to post-harvest, you can count on the Victory Canola program to keep you and your farm ahead of the curve. Grow with us at victorycanola.com.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You could throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
I don't remember a time when curling wasn't a part of my life. When I wasn't putting in the sweat and hard work to be the best that I can be. Clocking in the time, the effort to practice day in, day out. Curling is more than just a game. It's a family, a community. And when it's time to play, I know I'll be ready. Hardline, supporting hundreds of our next generation athletes.
And folks, it looks like Team Jacques did decide to shake after giving up a big 5 to Team Cooley in the 6th. Once again, make sure you subscribe to the Curling Zone YouTube channel. We've got action all weekend long, and there are still games going on. Thanks again. I'm Rene Como. We'll see you next time.